helicopter into Earthistan. What's next for Sphinx? Well, he sinks into his bed and has the deepest sleep of his lifetime to recover from everything. Well, after a few hours, he feels recharged after the profound nap, so he wanders over to the hammam and enjoys a leisurely, steamy bath, deep soak in the neighborhood communal bathhouse. Yeah, and, well, deeply cleaned, emotionally, physically. Wanders back to the Earthistan world headquarters, and, well, by now the early evening buses have arrived while he was in the bathhouse from Harad. And, from his upstairs balcony, 3 beloveds, comrades, spiritual warriors greet him. Pasha, Earthman, Cleopatra. Yeah, what a boisterous, joyful reunion, yeah. His friends have just traveled 350 miles, coming from the hands and knees room of the Queen to the arch mudway upstairs. Last room on the right, facing the mud street. Yeah, they've come from there. They had a wonderful, insightful breakthrough night with the Queen. And they have a romantic message from her for Sphinx. Yeah. They've taken rooms on either side of the Earthistan world headquarters. And although this room of the Brotherhood of Shamans, it's got a fancy name, but it's uncomplicated. It's has no electricity, no running water, but spacious. 14 by 14 high ceiling and a balcony overlooking the Trail of Ashishan. Yeah. Well, everyone hangs out on the floor. They've got reed mats down, and in certain spots where someone might sit, they throw a little Afghani carpet over the reed mats. And so everybody kind of sets up a little scene for themselves on the floor. And, well, gosh, Cleo, they congratulate Sphinx. Breathtaking journey to get Omar's body and, well, remaining relics to his family burial plot in bulk. Yeah, well, Sphinx, graciously, it's our combined effort, dedicated crew that made this extraordinary journey possible. So, thank you. Well, Sphinx, unchained at last from his merciless enslavement to his demon ego. Oh, he's free to reign silent about his sweep and weep yoga. Whatever happened to that amber chillum? His initiation into the mystery of the molding hashish, yeah. So he can relax. And be genuinely curious about the people around him for a change. Yeah. Well, Pasha, what's up, huh? Oh, Pasha, yeah, he's, ASAP, headed for India to find his guru. Well, what else is new? Cleo, Earthman, what's up? Well, they're ecstatic to be physically, just to get their bodies to Afghanistan, because that was their only and original mission from the get-go. From Rodas, Elas, Dodekrisos. Yeah, that one night, we're going to Afghanistan. A vision, got to do it right now. And, they walked out of town about 2 in the morning and started their trip. So, yeah, and Cleopatra, she's a gorgeous Greek island, a rescue dog, Retsina. And Cleo's just pining away. She's got to get back to her precious companion. Oh. Well, Earthman, he's a seasoned hashish trail freak. He's come and gone a few times across the hashish trail in both directions, but now his exploration is not geographical. It's the heart of Cleopatra. He's going to explore that more and more, y'all. So, look, Cleo tells Sphinx, look, we're going to, dust ourselves off, go over to the hammam and clean up and rest. I mean, it's been a 2-week hitch from Rhodes to here, and then straight back. I've got a beautiful rented ancient Kalivi, a small house, and they have pebble floors. So these are like thousands of year old floors, and beautiful flowers, lemon tree in my courtyard. Earthman speaks Greek, I speak Greek. I mean, imagine how easy and fun that life is. I paint little smooth pebbles, make rings out of them, sells them to tourists. Earthman does laundry for expatriate artists. And we're, let's get back to Greece. Yeah. Well, Sphinx, he becomes one with the spirit of Pasha, and he becomes one with the spirits of Earthman and Cleo. So he reflects from this inner awareness by identity, not by reflection bouncing off some exterior image. Earthman, Cleo, you 100% fulfilled your mission. Congratulations. You're safely in Kandahar. Well, did you ever help me out on the way? You're more wise and planetary, seasoned Earth person, but I invite you to blow past your original goal. To selflessly serve Earthistan World Headquarters, say for a cycle of the moon, for a month, so that you can make life easier for this ragtag children's crusade passing back and forth right under our balcony. They could use help. They could, well, My brotherhood and sisterhood of shamans would be honored if your spirits felt moved to help us out in this manner. You'd enjoy a bottomless tap with pisali, covered for shelter, all food, and I recommend the hashish pancakes. Look, Pasha and I, we know that you live on a shoestring. Blind faith. You're running on spirit fumes, yeah. So whether you feel touched, moved to help the Earthistan World Headquarters or not, the Brotherhood, Sisterhood wants to thank you deeply, sincerely. We're looking at you. You helped us out when the chips of the ice were not to be found, fighting off Turkish mobs, barricades, a bleeding centenarian corpse. Helped us get that saint's body to my father, Tutankhamun, in Ankara. Yeah. You know what? It's like you, Pasha, alone in the world know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to reward you with something practical, something meaningful for you right now. And I feel something crisp in my hidden pocket. Oh, I got these long and sharp fingernails. I'll just kind of on the edge bring out some. And I'm not going to count it, but look. Oh, 12 $100 bills. All I wish you to have. Yeah, nitty-gritty backup. Well, this will get you home in style, Cleo, to your Greek island. Well, Cleo, she's touched by the clear recognition of their worth. That's rare. And by generous and compassionate spirit of this Sphinx. Tear graces her bespeckled cheek. Time to have a hookah. Yeah. Sphinx carries on. And the Banner Queen is coming. We're going to partner up. We're going to buy the most magnificent mules in Jalalabad. Because we're going to back way up to Kingdom of Mastouj, King Sharif, Queen Latif. I'm going to back them up in any way I can. Yeah. Cleo. Oh, you got a twinkle in her eye. Yeah, Queen Latif, yeah. Oh, yeah, last night she told me, about your fireworks. We're talking pyrotechnical, psychedelic, awesome show for the ages. They never saw fireworks up there before in their whole lives. And what did it do to her heart? Made it all pitter-patter. Oh, and the message for you from the Queen? Thanks. Put a king-size bed in the Earthistan World Headquarters. Fresh flowers. Yeah. Because I'll be coming in to be with you on the evening bus from Hayron. What's phallic erection? He can't wait. Oh, Pasha, world famous artist, bestseller, The Hippie History of Hashish. Now they want the Queen's assassin stuff. Putting the pressure on, for a second run. It's your fault. I'd like to point out to you, Nataraja Guru in South India. He's the guru of Gary Davis, who started the World Citizen Movement. Now there's issued 50 million World Citizen passports, birth certificates. Yeah, got him all spiritually wound up. Me too. Yeah, he lives in South India on a beautiful island, which he calls a Gurukula Island home, off the coast of Kerala. He just got back from San Francisco. He's been hanging out in the Haight-Ashbury. He's wandering around, knocking on the door at random. What happened? He ended up making the house a commune. Very curious. You got any acid? I've been hearing a lot about it. Like this. Well, R. Crumb, the famous hippie cartoons, he saw like Roger going here and going there with that white beard and, with his homespun Cracker Barrel, like, let's get the job done, spiritual way of living. He made him his Mr. Natural character in his comics, in his Zap comics. Yeah, not to Roger Girl, huh? Well, the camaraderie, warm, inspiring, extends until the the little pipe organ in the desert, caused by the lake release valves from the steam pipes, as they're drawing up water well over the night to fill their water jugs. And, Cleo, they're 350 miles on a funky, they're tired, they go to their room to cuddle. Well, that just leaves Pasha here. Okay. I shouldn't tell you this, okay? But I trust you. Pasha is a secret agent for the brotherhood and sisterhood of the shamans, yeah. And, his, I'm going to India to find my guru. Oh, he really may be doing that, but that's a hippie cover. Yeah, I mean, ideal. Get lost in the crowd. Become instantly invisible. Well, Sphinx. Okay, Pasha, your true mission is to go to India and germinate, seed 2 new global towns. Yeah. You got to sprout them up. The first one, Goa, India. We want to make that a community that just goes on and on and on. The old hippies die off, the grandkids, yeah. They won't be living in Anjuna Beach anymore. They'll have moved up the coast to Arambol. Yeah. Goa, 400 miles south of Bombay, on the beautiful Arabian Sea coast. They've got over 100 miles of white sand beaches there and total freedom. Whew. Second global village, Auroville, outside Pondicherry, yeah. World famous ashram, Sri Aurobindo ashram. Sri Aurobindo, master, saint, genius. The seeds for these 2 new Tale of 2 Tantric Cities. Crystal LSD. Yeah. You got to saturate, fertilize the ground there. The mood becomes more transcendent. When you get to go, find Acid Paul, Acid James, yeah, they're brothers. And give them each a 1 gram vial of crystal, 4,000 trips in each vial. Don't know what to do with it. You got Goa Gil down there. Trance dance, raves, full moon parties on the beach, huh? Yeah. Got to get those parties going global too. So we got an LSD counterattack because heroin, cocaine's invading, infecting, degrading the peace and love. I got to find my guru. Hashish and LSD scene, yeah, you know. You know what's starting to happen in San Francisco? With bad drugs coming in. We don't want it to happen in Goa, okay? Yeah. Heroin, cocaine, rotting salt out of the hippies down there, yeah. So, seeding the Sri Aurobindo Ashram, Oroville, that's going to be a harder nut to crack because the spiritual authorities officially prohibit drugs. Yeah, like many New Age communities, they're afraid to fly in the psychedelic sky. They're afraid to make the essential distinction. Dumb people do dumb drugs dumbly. Wise people use wise drugs wisely. Yeah, so in Pondia, you got to move underground, sleep in a different guest house every night. Forget about any ashram visits with the living saint there running the practical daily ashram. The mother of Pondicherry, no visits to her. No, you will be banned. And, you know, if those Oroville so-called guardians, if they even get a whiff of crystal LSD, they're not going to microdose. They're going to like hunt you down like an outlaw. Pasha. It's my honor. Nothing I can't handle. And this is going to be the most fun I've ever had in my life. First stop, Natarajaguru, Kerala Coast, south of Goa. Break my journey there on my way to Pondicherry. Yeah. Well, okay. Alone now in the Earthistan World Headquarters. Sphinx fantasizes about the Queen of Shita coming in on the evening bus tomorrow. Normally, the Queen and I would discuss hashish expeditions business. But, ouch. I got the standing order for 400 kilograms of her assassin up from the Yarkand Valley to World Peace Yacht, Karachi. We've done it before. Suez Canal, only this time, drop it off. They got 108 coffee houses. They all want her. World's best assassin. Ew. How will I tell her my heart is not into drug expeditions anymore? I mean, as a means to sort of gain whatever for myself. Okay, finally. My hat had a flat. Sphinx. Hoot, 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 hoot. Toes is off. Pre-dawn. Following morning. Sphinx is walking, but not alone anymore, to Aladdin's Oxiana Tea House and Bakery down at Serpentine Barber Lane through the center of the bazaar. Trailing behind him, Pasha, Cleo, Earthman. Well, they scramble up the rubble there. Good morning, Zambar. He's got to tell him all ready to go. Sphinx gives Zambar a tiffin, an Indian tiffin, which is out of like a circular metal stack of different compartments. It should have chapatis in the bottom, aloo and sabji in the next one, aloo gobi in the next one, yogurt, and you can keep the stuff warm. So now what they do is they get a warm tiffin of food and serve zambar in the morning with that. Well, 5:45 a.m. Oxyana Bakery and Tea House. Oh, yeah, there's yawning. Aladdin, the dwarf, is unshuttering his bakery, lighting fire under his tandoori oven to bake naan inside there, and under his samovar, so you have the teapots, so boiling water really soon, and Sphinx sleeps for him. Aromatic naan, fresh baked. Clear tea. Oh. Well, Cleo says, Sphinx, Earthman and I talked it over last night, and yeah, we humbly accept your invitation to host the Earthistan World Headquarters for about a month. And yeah, we'll help out all the passing freaks as best we can. And, it's our original goal seemed kind of like a hit and run. We did it, so, a hit and run, been there, done that, quickie pilgrimage. So by hosting, by serving, by giving of ourselves, we'll be able to get down, get to know Aladdin, get to know Peace Ollie, get to know Zambar. And as we leave, if we find another woman or man to take our place, we'll keep the vibe going. Sure. On our way out of town, back to the Dodekanissos. We love those islands just off the Turkish coast, especially Rhodes. Yeah, Dodekanissos, y'all. Lindos, 300-year-old. Oh, Temple of Athene, Acropolis, fishing boats. Oh, pristine. Lindos in my house. There's just my dog, Retsina. And my ex-boyfriend, supposed to be feeding her. Snake. Well, Sphinx, this, your selfless service, your seva, your Hindu seva, you should lighten up my whole day. Cool. Yeah, and so, Sphinx, withdraws 1 gram amber vial of, you know what? 4,000 trips of crystal LSD. That's what. And look, all the passing pilgrims, dose them. And if you happen to have, 1,000 trips left over, turn on the whole Greek island scene. Especially the Dodekanissos and Lesbian Island. Well, everyone laughs. It's natural swagger, theatrical nature. Pasha, secret mission. He lays out his next trip. Yeah, After this early breakfast, 7 o'clock bus, I'm off to Ghazni and Kabul down the Khyber Pass. Oh, to India to find my guru. Well, but my first stop, Corolla Coast. I want to hang out with Mr. Natural in his natural habitat. Yeah. The mood becomes more sober. Old, limping woman. Blind. She's tapping along the shutters of the bakery and tea house. She's navigating so she can get up, to this elevated platform, where Aladdin, samovar and oven and us and it's his mother. What's she doing here? She's giving Aladdin her most precious dwarf his good morning hug. She loves Aladdin so much, Well, Aladdin, he said, "Hey, Mom, I want you to meet my friends." And she sees their kind natures. Sphinx, tearing up. Why so much goddamn blindness around here? He recalls, when I was back up doing my big show with the fireworks, up buying 400 kilograms of assess, and blindness was rampant up there in Chitral with those mountain people. I talked to the Queen about that. They call it mountain blindness, and not complicated. It's from the lack of iodine in the environment and in the salt. So common neck goiters, big bulges of fleshy goiters in the neck. And the eyes cataract over so bad they can't see. They become totally blind. Well, there's no roads into these places. Same in Nepal. It's all the Himalayas. Come all the way through to Afghanistan. Tibet, Nepal, northern Pakistan. It's all the Himalayas, and it's all the same issue. Nobody has any helicopters to fly in eye surgeons to these remotest of villages, so the people just live blind and out of control cataracts. I almost knocked a blind person down yesterday. Well, so many exciting new trips. Ready to launch, so Sphinx and his entourage wander through Baba Razan Lane back to the Hotel of the Peaceful Man. And as they pass, Zamba rises up naked and unchained, roars at the top of his lungs. Sphinx translates. He's screaming, freedom. 7 a.m., time to swip. Oh, this morning, Cleo, Earthman, are his apprentices? Yeah. Sphinx, he can only think of one human all day. Her. Bandit Queen, arriving. Evening bus. Well, oh my goddess, the moment comes. in a swirl of desert sand. And over there's Pizali, Sphinx, lined up to courteously greet her, bow to the queen as she steps down, namaste, with a suitcase, which is a giant matchbox. Yeah, she's been throwing matches out to those Gucci nomads all the way back also. Did you make the driver stop? Get a life? Open your heart? Well, Allah, he has dutifully placed a king-size bed into Sphinx's bedroom and fresh flowers. And, her $700. That's a thick roll. Afghani rupees aren't worth that much, so you got a roll that would choke a wildebeest. She left them with him. They're there. And her Lee Enfield rifle, don't mess with her rifle. And the 2 bandoliers of copper-cased bullets. Yeah, okay. The romantic reunion is about to. The stars twinkling over their oases. Sapphire's is the atmosphere of, that pipe organ in the desert. Psychedelic. Phantasmagorical atmosphere in the love chamber. Blissed out. Sphinx, Queen, reclined side by side, facing each other on the ridiculously well-swept carpet. And Sphinx explains to his queen his state of affairs, that his hash runs to Europe for personal gain. Definitely lost their thrill, Since Omar's death, the spirit has outgrown that lifestyle. But if there were a sustainable source of revenue from these expeditions for a selfless, higher good, that would add spiritual motivation to the picture. But I don't think so. I'm not doing that anymore. Queen is touched by his higher kind of love, by his growth, searching for a more compassionate life. And she embraces him, whispering, "You're one of the good ones." Well, the Queen's got some plans of her own, to create the next paradise for them together, and eye-gazing forever. Eternal melting hug. And the Queen envisions their journey together. Ghazni, Kabul, Jalalabad, halfway down the Khyber Pass. We are going to get the most magnificent mules in Afghanistan and head up the back way. We don't do passports and visas. We don't even do nations, okay? Back way, up and over the Dora Pass. And when we get to Garam Cheshma, the hot springs, we're going naked in together, private room, and just bathe and soap up and love up each other. And so it comes to pass that after 3 days on the back of a mule, the Queen is making her glorious return to the Victorian Palace of Mastuj, and her handsome king that lover. Oh, yes, Sharif, I missed you so much. Well, with Sphinx trailing humbly, silently behind. And, at the first sight of the Victorian Palace, Queen rises tall in the saddle of her mule. Yeah. Teeth sparkling, repaired by that missionary in Errata. Oh, yeah. And that gold one in the front, he inlaid a silver crescent Islamic moon in it. It bedazzles the entire kingdom. Yeah, especially Sharif. Well, Sharif greets them on the royal balcony outside the opium smoking room and royal fucking chamber. He embraces Sphinx, this enlightened Egyptian. Sphinx has got new plans for his kingdom, and the imagination of Sphinx, he exudes organizational brilliance. Oh, and yeah, administrative genius. Oh, Sharif, administrative genius. Well, he transported a centenarian corpse that was 7 levels down in a labyrinth at the bottom of abyss. He fought hand combat against Turks and barricades and mullahs getting flipped over the roof and eating dirt. Lucky he got back to Father Tutankhamun. Get that jet trip. Look, 1 week, Sphinx drives out of Istanbul, rolls on a car ferry. 1 week later, bulk with the body of his guru. Hello? I could use some of that around here. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah. And, Sharif relaxes enough to also appreciate how handsome. Oh, how fit. Sphinx is, yeah. My queen has good taste. Look what she brought back home. Oh, and look, I'm the king, huh? My bed, king size. Yeah. So, with a wink from his queen, Sharif solemnly invites Sphinx to become the Prime Minister of Earthistan. Sphinx. Recognized at last. Yeah. Huh. And for his royal prime minister's office, Sharif's got an adjacent room. I mean, it's got the good stuff in there, okay? 1860s Victorian furniture and a pendulum clock. It's been tick-tocking for centuries, huh? Wind it up and watch it. And when it strikes the hour, it gets your attention. Well, yeah, and the room features there's this convenient common connecting door to the fucking bridal chamber. Well, I mean, the opium room and their bedroom. Or just like, don't bother knocking. The opium room's rocking. This calls for a celebration. Whoa. So near sunset, as the sun finally has gone behind a tree, I can see again. King Sharif, he gathers all of the peasantry. We're talking the Borogo Pass, the Hash Yak Knack Stack frozen packs, Yarkon Valley. Everybody get over here. You remember the terrace? They walk. one of the earlier chapters, they had this royal parapet terrace overlooking the confluence of the Shitali and the Yarspur rivers. Well, anyway, if you don't remember, they had two enormous field cannons made in the Ruhr Valley. Krupp cannons, huh? Yeah, last century, huh? So it's time woo, to have some fun. King Sharif lights one fuse on one of the enormous guns, and the Queen lights the fuse to the other one. Oh, and these are 1880 fuses, moldy, so yeah, slow burning to the max. So Queen Latif introduces to the peasantry of Mastuj their new prime minister. Well, always the showman, Sphinx. He dramatically stands tall and steps out on the balcony. Yeah, and he addresses his people. Greetings, peasants of Mastuj. He knows how to pace himself, so like, let that sink in. Let the jokes roll to the back of the audience before you interrupt your own theatrical creativity. So we'll just... Oh, my people. Make eye contact with the crowd, huh? Thanks for coming. I have come by a hard journey. By mule? Oh. Up the corner, over the door pass. Yeah. Hot Springs? Yeah. Durham, Chisma. Yeah. And I've come to restore the former glory of your kingdom. Yeah. And every hamlet, if you got more than 12 people huddled together in a few shacks, that's a hamlet. Every hamlet is going to be gifted a bulk-style marijuana thrashing hut lined with ivory. Your hashish will never, ever mold again in the winter. Oh, the cheers. Whoa. Oh, peasants, huh? Enraptured, enthralled. Who is this Egyptian magician? And as the Prime Minister of Mastuch, my first official royal decree to set you free for eternity, if you see what I mean, is to, we're going to recycle all profits from our, so successful, these hashish drug runs that you're all, responsible of putting together, into buying an ultra-modern helicopter. What's a helicopter? I think so. He ignores that heckler. So we can fly this magic bird with a twisty top on the top, okay, through, just over the rivers that wind from Peshawar to Chitral Town to here. Fly Low is the name of the show. Okay. Yeah. And that way, we're going to fly in world-class eye surgeons to operate on you blind folks. Plenty of you down here, okay? In our brand new, listen up, Victorian blindness castle. Gothic turrets reaching to the sky. Okay. Eye operations, they're simple. Painless. Well, it takes about 2 hours to get all those crusted cataracts out of there. And it's not expensive. It's like $20. It's getting the doctors here. It's going to take like organizational brilliance. Okay? Oh, and that way, you'll never have to fall off your porch again. That's what I'm saying here. And okay, well, all those who are blind, raise their white blind canes in solidarity. Oh, a forest of canes pierce the Himalayan alpine evening. Whoa, cheers, more cheers. White as Sphinx at the king. Well, the king discreetly back. And because unknown to the queen or peasantry. Yeah, when Sphinx was here last time, about a month ago, to get that 400 keys, of assassin. And he did that fireworks show. He left behind an extra Jeep load of his best fireworks. Oh, yeah. And the King's pyrotechnic got secret agents are in the woods right now, letting it all. They're all ready to let it all go off. Oh, but wait, hold it. One Krupp field cannon, kaboom! Finally, goes up. And the cannonballs, Victorian, deranged, mal-shaped by now, they sails dangerously low over the crowd, Everybody flinches. Well, few bite the dirt. Ooh. The master showman Sphinx, He's going over the top here. He's doing like a call and response with the audience. Make you feel like you are one super ecstatic, collective, free, energy. So he warms up the crowd. Classic favorites. Salam alaikum. Oh, he goes with another oldie but goodie. Your father was, Inshallah. I can barely hear you. You can do better than that. Hello? Is there any lights on down there? Oh, whoops, Mr. doesn't have electricity. The second Krupp cannon, boom, blast. Another deformed, deranged cannonball. Yeah, veers, ominously towards harmlessly. Splinters through an old growth sycamore tree. Yeah, be some free firewood there. Stick around after the show. And then the secret pyrotechnic agents, they just let it all go off all at once. We're talking Eiffel Tower, Paris, New Year's Eve here, folks. Monsieur, Madame. Attention, le spectacle, magnifique, fantastic. I am blind. But now I see. but now I see. Well, Sphinx. Latif, Sharif, come on. Let's, okay. Gather and take hands behind the back. Okay. This is a finale. This is like a bow to the after show. Bow. Oh. And, yeah. And, shake those blind canes again one more time. Leaving the peasant audience, looking out for cannonballs. Oh, the shimmering sea of canes. Oh, it's just like trembling blind canes. Like a forest of them, huh? Oh, yeah, leaving the audience wanting more. Well, any seasoned performer knows that it's often the after party after the official show. Fun really breaks out then. Yeah, the buzz, the after chatter. And so King Sharif, he parts the heavy, it's rotting under its own weight. Thick burgundy Victorian curtains, and to diplomatically usher Sphinx into the opium smoking room, bridal fucking chamber, and you might suppose, from what you heard so far, hip and groovy Sphinx, yeah, has probably explored every sexual lifestyle, and not true. Polyamory, threesomes, Sphinx a virgin, yeah. Where everybody openly loves everybody. I mean, okay, look, Sphinx is clearly a charismatic lion in the jungle. Yeah, he's the reliable go-to master of ceremonies, huh? Just like last night, okay? Any occasion, yeah, and like any stand-up comedian knows, dominate the audience, be the tribal leader. Why? So the audience can relax and enjoy the show. Yeah. So Sphinx is second nature, huh? Dominate the audience. Tribal leader. Yeah, and also in his relationships, like with this teenage lover Rasta from Crete. Now she's running the world headquarters in Istanbul while he's gone. Yeah, like her, like the free love hippie goddesses floating through the Hotel of Bizarre. Yeah, one night stands here, huh? But after his sweep and weep meltdown, breakthrough, Sphinx has gotten over himself. Over his me first, gotta dominate my environment, old self. Yeah, he's truly broken through. He's gotten a divorce from his ego. All right? But they're still friends. I mean, he's a tantric adept. So he knows you don't battle your demons. That just lures you into the illusion of that they're separate from you. You get dragged into duality. True reality is non-dual. So you don't fight your demons. You don't fight cancer. You don't fight anything because it's all you. Why'd you want to slug yourself in the face to wake yourself up? Doesn't work like that. You recruit your demons. Like the Buddha did. He had murderers and everybody in the neighborhood. They ended up being his bodyguards. You recruit your demons. You give them a new... First of all, you honor your demons. for what they've done for you in your life up to now. But as you've grown more aware, you reassign them, you recruit them, you reassign them to a job that's more appropriate for them. Look, egos are like toenails. We don't need toenails to climb trees anymore. Well, they ain't going to be going away anytime soon. So, So Sphinx reassigned his demon ego. It was demanding validation every second. A new, more appropriate job. Now his ego is his spiritual security guard. Don't fuck with Sphinx or you're going to have to... Yeah, they're good at that. Aren't you good at that? Well, Queen Latifah, she parts the curtain into the royal fucking chamber, and the curtain tears free from the curtain rod, limps, slides to the floor. Sphinx just rises over it, anything, and he takes a deep breath. Smells like opium in here, and enjoys a night of warm, hot, pitter-patter, heart, sex, with both the king and queen in the Victorian palace of Mastujastan. And, in bed, it's passive. When appropriate, goes with the threesome flow. He's coachable by his bed partners. And that relaxes him so you can enjoy. Yeah. And the morning after? Sphinx yawns. Stretches, and he unsuccessfully attempts to disentangle himself from twisted up bed sheets and mountains of goose down pillows. When a skillful lover, he's not sure who, honors him with a good morning, writhing, slow motion. Tantric. I was blind. But now I see. Namaste.